So since when was technology a part of everyday life? So technology has been around for a long time, but personal use of technology began with the calculator in 1967, followed by the personal computer in 1977. Now, the personal computer, not many people actually owned because it was very expensive at the time, and it was also very large. It has since then taken over the world. Computers, iPads, iPods, mobile devices, and games, the list is endless, have become a part of everyone's daily life. But since when has technology been the center of our lives? So always connected. This image is just some statistics that illustrate how connected we truly are. 63% of women who own smartphones in the United States admit to not going an hour without checking their phones. 73% of men who own smartphones in the United States also admit to not going an hour without checking their own phone. 50% check their phones before they sleep and right away when they wake up. Instead of discussing their feelings or issues with loved ones, 34% of people have turned to social media to air their feelings or concerns. They use it as an outlet. And 51% people aim to influence others when they're expressing their preferences online. So it's not just for personal sharing. They want to actually influence other people and maybe change other people's minds about certain things. So health effects. Spending countless hours in front of a screen has caused society's health to obviously suffer. It has led to obesity, which is lack of physical activity, as well as poor eating diets, which is also linked to technology as many people are now finding recipes online. Depression, which is lack of communication with others. Feeling of isolation. Poor sleeping patterns, which is often due to spending too much time looking at a screen, and poor academic performances. You're often so distracted by your phone or your computer that you actually do not spend as much time as you need to do well in school. So often people will complain that a teacher has given them 4 hours of homework, but in reality, the teacher probably only gave them an hour and a half, but it is taking them 4 hours to do that hour and a half homework because they're spending half of that time on their phone or checking their email or Facebook. It has also been discovered that you should not sleep beside anything that sends off signals, such as a TV or a phone. And it also said that you should not be connected to anything for at least a half an hour before going to bed, as the body needs to wind down and relax. It needs to get away from constantly being connected. A good example of feeling isolated is through Facebook. It is designed to connect you to friends and family, yet all it has done is the opposite. It leaves you feeling alone. It shows you images or what is happening in other people's lives that you are not a part of. Depression. You see what other people have on social media, especially through Instagram. You see celebrities and the homes and the parties and the clothes, and you wonder why you cannot have the life that they have, leaving you feeling jealous and depressed. So this is an image of obesity rates in North America. So it's percentage of the population with the body mass index, or BMI, of 30 or higher. So if you look at the Canadian part, it states that at 18.4%, Ontario is the same as the national rate for obesity levels in Canada. Whereas Newfoundland is the highest in Canada at 27.7%, and the lowest in Canada, not surprisingly, is British Columbia at 14.5%. Compared to the lowest in the United States is Colorado at 20.5% and Mississippi at a whopping 34.6%, showing that obesity does not only affect a certain area or country in Canada, but is even in the United States. And this is just a small example. It is all over the world. Now, those states and provinces that I listed are just some. If you look at the obesity rate on the side, It shows the color that matches the state or the province, and some of the results are drastic. Total social network users of 2015, and it's by the millions. So being the social networking generation, it is no surprise to me that the ages from 18 to 24 and 24 to 34 make up the biggest part of this chart. So 18 to 24 have 28.3 million users, and 35.5 million users are 25 to 34. So as you age, it is evident that you begin to not care about being connected to others through social media. Also, the older generations did not grow up engulfed in technology, as only 14.6 million users of 65 and older are connected. Now, the arrow pointing to the 65 and plus says it's the largest increase in social media users, to 16.6 million from 2015 to 2016. So it is increasing, but it will never hit what the number it has hit for the 18 to 24, nor the 25 to 34. So this is a quote. So we're losing social skills, the human interaction skills, how to read a person's mood, to read their body language, how to be patient until the moment is right to make or press a point. Too much exclusive use of electronic information dehumanizes what it is a very, very important part of community life and living together. Vincent Nichols. So we need interaction to live the life that we want and we intend to do. We need to have some sort of communication with others. The more we rely on social media and technology, the more we lack basic skills, such as the ability to read situations and body language.